Alright, starting together, trying to make the printer. First thing first, this is an industrial printer, so it's big, we need details, and it's a bit complex, especially if we want to dig inside. But wait a second, I gotta check for you. Look, we have the PureRef. PureRef app is great for organizing your references. I got a reference for the printer itself, but you need to organize them. And how did I organize them? I have a front picture of the front of the printer itself. You can see that I'm having different variety of pictures. I have these pictures for some element that I did not understand what are they, and I'll ask the provider about them. I have pictures about the back, the top, etc., and a last picture about the specification, that this is the thing that we will mention inside the animation itself: the speed, color, print head, the length and the width of the printer itself. It's, by the way, it is a lightweight printer, which is great. Look, so we have machine dimension. We have 5 meters as width, 1 meter 30, 350 centimeters as height, maybe, I don't know, we'll see. And also we have 1 meter and 800 centimeter 50. Let's see. It's okay, it's not a problem. We are close enough, but I do a reference based thing. So in that case, we don't need to be as correct as possible. We need to be close for the real dimension, since it will not be for manufacturing, this will be for presentation. So we are here just to present the specification of the printer itself. Okay, what I did, I put on the reference image in here and do a simple blockout. This blockout, by the way, we will utilize it in the animation, in the blocking out the animation. I will get back into why we are doing something like that. It will be explained later in the next videos. So what we will do, we made the blockout. So in here, I will not create all the machine. I will not make it from the scratch, because it's simple. I will focus on 3 or 4 main things. They are speed, weight, head, the heads, number of heads, and printing power also. So things like these cables, things that we might not need, I will not include them. I will see, since the scene that I'm planning to do is a bit dark, it's a bit darker scene, it's a scene that we will not show everything related to the machine within the animation. So I will leave you with a walkthrough of me making the machine itself without talking. I will speed it up, and if I arrive at a critical point where I need to explain, I'll explain it to you. here I need to bring back the mic. Why I'm doing something like that, I will explain it to you. It's all about going from macro to micro. Why I'm doing like that, since sometimes if we dig into directly into the details, it will be a hassle and it will not be accurate. Things like, let me hit the brush tool, things like the feather, the opacity is low, flow is low, because of the one project I was doing. Let's say things like cables, these bars will come later. Here we need to focus on the main shape, that we will place the detail in him, or we will sculpt the detail of the big and main shape. This is the thing that I have learned from doing arts. I was doing not art, 2D drawing, because 3D is an art, by the way. Everything that enter plays into your heart, it's a kind of art. So I learned that we need to go from macro to micro. If you're focusing into the detail, you will lose everything. Like doing faces, we start doing faces, drawing faces or drawing buildings by try to turn them into simple shapes. Then through time, when you become experienced enough, you will learn how to directly design this shape in your mind and start directly designing into the final thing. But when it comes to something so complicated like this machine, we need to be as accurate as possible, and we need to go conservative. So starting big and then going into the details. Here what I will do, I will take a white brush, I will make it less whiter, and I'll try to design the shape. So I know that this thing will be, for example, 90. You understand why I'm doing something like that? And I will do, let me decrease the scale of the brush itself, and I'll do like something like this. I know that this is a rectangle, it is a something that I can distorted rectangle, and I will, for example, decrease the lighting a little bit, and then I will do something like this. And I know that this is also a more straight rectangle. It is distorted due to the perspective, by the way. It's because of the perspective, but in reality it is more, it's 100% rectangle. I know that this piece is way darker, so I will decrease the brush size as I did before, and I'll make it something like this. Oh, sorry, I will do it a bit darker to be prominent and I can see it when I bug into the design of the shape itself. Yes, exactly, this is what I was looking for. Now fill it. Now I have an idea about the shape. While I'm doing something like that, by the way, I understand the upper shape, how it's designed, but I'm trying to build up from the upper shape directly into the lower shape. This thing is critical. I need to understand how can I make something accurate and I don't lose the shape itself, I don't lose the sense of the machinery itself. So this part in here, let me change the color. This part is here is complicated, so I need to split it into basic shape and design it. So that's it for that part. If anything else, I will come back to you. Sometimes, by the way, as a note, the best way to create something like that is to ask for the blueprint. Ask for the blueprint of the machine itself. And if you don't know what blueprint is, it's something like, for example, let's say, give me a car, Ford Mustang blueprint. This is the blueprint. Let's say the schema or the pattern of the car, how they make it, and where you have all the four dimensions of the car: front, upper, down, side, etc. So you can design it and you can understand it and you can make it accurate and 100% real. And since this thing is not available for us, so we need to do this breaking out, so we need to do some guesswork and we need to average it as possible as we can. This part in here is a bit tricky. We need to find a way how can we design this thing, and for the moment I got an idea, which is array based one. So what I will do, it will be as simple as it can be. I will try to go like that. It's to hit the draw mode I explained in here. We have cylinder in here, or circle. We'll draw a circle, then we will extrude the edges to make it square like that. Bear with me. Then we will do it will be something like that. Then we will extrude the base to be like that. Then we'll extrude the rest, and we'll do mirror. So we have another circle come from the other side. Then we'll mix it together, and in here we will do half circle like that, cut it from here to here. Same here, half circle, etc. We'll design the shape to be like that. Then with the array, also the other side will be like that. With the array, they will be combined together. Then I will fix the final mesh, then add another segment in here to mix it from the beginning and the end. Everything will be good. So let's try it out. I will leave something like, look, I will duplicate this one, Control G Y, then hit the Control R, Control B, extend it to leave some space like that, and then I will try to divide it in a way that allows me to have multiple arrays. So something like this will be great. 134, type it down, it will be something great. So what we should do, hit the G, Y, extend it, same in here, extend it to that position, extend it to that position, or maybe lesser, maybe something like that. We can fix it later on, but for now keep it like that. So what I'm going to do is hit the select one face, this one, hit the Shift D and hit P selection to isolate it, and then hit the comma. It's a comma, not comma. I know what they call it. Anyways, I will leave a mark of the sign itself. So we will do set origin to geometry, and here comes the real work. Enter edit mode. So what we will do, select this part, cursor to selected, circle, narrow it down to be something like this. It will be better. Something like this will be good. So what I will do, extrude it, then S like that, and then hit the SX, make it the same position as here, SX, same position as here, SY. Alright, then we will try to fix it. Raise this one, raise this one. Alright, everything looks perfect. SY, and then once again with the same method as we did before, SX, scale it on the X axis, multiplied by 0 to make it all equal. Alright, now we got the first part. Bear with me, we will go step by step. We will hit the L, Shift D, and GY. Why I did something like that, you'll understand. Here we'll scale down, Shift S, Shift Z, or Shift Z. We will exclude the Z axis and we'll make it a small circle, smaller than the first one. Now if if we select that face and hide it to ensure that we don't have any collision together, now everything is stick together. Great. Alt H, this is one mesh alone, independent. Great thing. What I will do next, look, let's back to the reference. We have a centered circle, so I will take these three like that, like that, like that, like that, like that. Or I got an idea. I will take this portion in here, Shift D, then try to put it something like, to put it in here, something like that would be good. We'll try to find a solution on how should we make it in the best possible. I can do a Boolean approach. Either way, Boolean approach will work significantly, yet it will be a mess, so try to keep it as minimized as possible. Or I have another idea, but it will make our life, no, it's okay. Look, I will extrude the mesh, so I will try to do something like here, something like here, something like here, something like here, here also. Alright, great. I will do the rest of the points will be the same method. It's okay if sometimes it will not be perfect. It's okay. No, I did a mistake. I mix the shapes together like that. It will be much better. I can select these edges. Okay, SX-1, scale it down. Then now we have something that we can mirror, something that we can utilize, which will be good. Okay, what we're gonna do, M distance, then hit the E, extrude it on the X-axis. By the way, I'm improvising, I'm not following a certain structure. All of them are improvisations, so it might not work, and if it didn't work, I will tell you that it didn't work. So everything is visible in here at a certain point. Feel the faces, same process. It's okay. You understand what I did. Then hit the face selection. let's hope it works. Okay, now everything is good. Let's try a test, a simple test, just in case, to see if it's gonna work as I wanted. Everything looks perfect. Delete it. Now it's all about finding the right formula. So if I hit Alt H, not hide it, you know what I will do. Let's have a copy of this one in here, and let's have a copy of this one in here, and let's have a copy of these two alone, then put them in here. So we can hit the Alt H button and we can do a trick, which is we for sure know that if we hit the S and then SY minus 1, we will have something like this. Put it in here. Shift N to flip the normals. Now we have one of the sides. The two sides are ready. Sorry, we have void 1, void 1, void 1. So we have one field, one is not. So what I will do, I will extrude the face, these edges. Sorry, wrong button. Extrude the edges like that to make sure that you understand what I will do to keep everything in proportions. Okay, let's delete these ones. Delete vertices. Now extrude that shape and mix it with this one. Here we will have nothing when it comes to that, but to this one. So we'll extrude it like that. Sorry. So everything so far looks perfect. Perfect for me at least. Now we have one where we have a hole in the middle, one where we don't have. Now we'll have another one where we have a hole in the middle. So same process. No, delete. You understand what I will do. Okay, I think I have one. Yeah, why should I copy this on the y-axis? Yes, but we got a problem. I missed the face, but it's okay. We're gonna bring it back. Okay, perfect. So what we will do is hit the Shift D, Y to keep everything well spaced. Now extrude these one with the same method before. Yet now we can hit something like the face selection, select all of these, exclude the original plane, and let's hope that it will work. Alright, fascinating. Same for this one. Extrude. Now we got a problem. We have extra space. It's okay, we can fix it. As I said before, we can play with the proportions, makes everything looks nice. Now delete these ones. Sorry, let's do the vertices selection. Delete these ones in here. Select the plane, hide it temporarily, maybe we may need it, and hit M by distance. Let's look at the shape. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Hit the E, S, Y. Give her a extra size, or give the shape extra size, so it look beautiful. But yeah, delete. We can now delete the plane. We can delete the plane. Let's see. Gorgeous. Now let's do our array method, and let's hope, finger crossed, it work. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now we can, I will do a trick I like to do before arraying, is to do my seam to not have any kind of problems when it comes to texturing. I don't need that side. Oh, I need it, so I will let it for later. Like that. Beautiful. Mark seam. Keep it like that. So we might need it. I think that 134 copy. It's way too much. 94. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now I can hit apply button. Let's check it. Seam, finger crossed. Beautiful. Now everything is one shape. You can see how great this technique is. We can even take it deeper. Sorry, I did a mistake. I got excited and mixed everything together. I should not do something like that. Let's go back and look to the reference. We see that it is a bit digging into the inside, so it will be simple. We have this one, not this one in particular, but this one. These two will be filled. Do insert face and take them down just a little bit. We can see that it's a little bit falling down, and now we can do something like this, this, and this. Fill it inside, insert faces, take it down, and then hit the Control B to smooth it out, make it beautiful. Remove this one, remove that seam also. Same for this one, same for this one. Clear seam. Now I think we have a proper shape to deal with. I think it will be a hustle. I got an idea. Let's see if it will work or not. Let's add a vertex group to see if the technique will work or not. If we apply the modifier and then mix the edges together by distance, let's go and hit the select. Yes, as I expected. Now we can hit the fill button, and then with the same technique that we did before, and it will be something beautiful. You can see. But now, for now, let's keep it like that, like it is. Don't try to do something weird, since it is working. It's a great thing. So when we go back to the reference, we can see that we have extra space, and then deep holes. This one would not be included. Sometimes, as I said before, there are some details we may include, yes, but there are some details that will ruin our life, and they will not be visible within the final animation itself. And since this is mostly a CAD work, this we can make it in normal polygon 3D, and it will take us a lot of time to make it happen. But since this thing it's mainly done with CAD to ensure that this machine will be manufactured well, so we will keep it as it is. We will not include this one and this one, or even this one, since it's about the illusion that it will look correct. And look, it's far away. We will try to make and also it will be covered by the paper itself, so it will not be visible. Just for the sake of presentation, we will try to make it as close as possible, but not as accurate as possible, because I have said it before, there is no need to waste your times on things that it will consume the time, and they will not be visible in the final animation itself. I think you understand what I mean. Hit the 7, which is the top view, number part 7, like that. I feel that we have some inconsistencies. I don't know why. Look in here. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. So let's go way back before we add the vertex group and before we add the array. Sometimes you need to fix some problems that you can't see, but yet they will ruin your life. How many edges do we have? 1, 2, 3, or vertices? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I hit the wrong number. Like that. So what we should do, hit the double G, and let's hope it worked. And by distance, beautiful. Sometimes you do a mistake that we tend to overlook, but it's great that we bounce back and figure out the problem. Once again, G, Alt, then G, Alt, then G, I think I did a mistake when it comes to ordering the thing, I think, but it's okay. It's okay. As I said before, it will not be that visible. So let's check again. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. once again, absolutely beautiful. Okay, everything now is fixed. We can check our vertex. It's working, so go back, bring back the array, apply it, hit into the object mode, by distance. Okay, so what we will do, select these faces as we did before, just to duplicate them, flip them, and attach them with the shape and complete the rest of the work. Sx-1, then Shift N. Great. We'll do, since I don't want to waste time, we'll do the same thing here. Gx Sx-1, Shift N, Gx. I think it's way to the inside. No, it's good. Voila, everything is beautiful. Now select these edges, select these edges also, go back to the normal mode, hit extrude SX. I don't know why I'm not saying extrude correctly. Now everything is beautiful. Everything is so beautiful. I can take off that shape, delete vertices, and voila, beautiful. We will fix the size of these two together to make everything looks correct, and that's it. I think we overcome the issue of this thing. Let's check the reference. We may have something that we might change. We'll add a hole in here for the shape to make it accurate, and I'll come back to you. Going back again after do some tweaking, add some details with the same manner as before. I think I am in a part where should I make these elements in here, and everything looks easy except of one thing that I want to specify alone, which is this cylinder in here, the dotted one, where it seems a bit, let's say, made of these protrusions that help the paper stick as well as not cutting it. So what I will do is try to make this thing with you. And why I decided to do something like that, I skip everything and I did go back to this thing because I don't know how to do it, so let's discover it together. Like, for example, all of these, this one I had an idea on how to do it, but this one specifically I don't have one, so I will try to make it with you. Let's separate it. I think we should add some loop cuts in here. Alright, then hit the A, isolate, exclude these faces, then hit the insert face button, I think, which is A, and then do them individually. We can hit Alt S, and voila, it is ready. But I want to make it a different one. Poke faces, not poke faces. No, I want to try something different. Let me try to do poke face. No, then what the hell? Look, I want to try different thing. Triangulate faces, poke faces, triangulate to quad. No, so if I do poke faces, then triangles to quad. Exactly, this is the shape that I was looking for. Then now we can do hit the E and then Alt S. It will be with the same way that I want it to be. So that's it for that shape. I'll go back again. It was easy. Really, it was not that hard, but it was a good experience. I think that it will take me hours to do it, but it was that easy. Anyway, so it's all about poking face, then triangle to squad, to quad, sorry, then insert faces, hit Alt S, it means scale down in the individual origin. So now we have the shape. I will duplicate it and I'll go back again if I run into other difficult thing.